quick message to the fellas, and this is something that that's true to how I feel, true to how I think, and true to what I know. Ought to read more, not solely rely on YouTube personalities and YouTube dating coaches, YouTube pseudo uh, manosphere dudes to think for you. Use them as a tool, of course. I have a select few guys that I watch and gain some good knowledge from them, and I try to align it with what I already have instilled in me and see if it makes any sense and see if it works for me. And I will, utilize some of their tactics or incorporate some of the things that they speak on. But I would never solely rely on just a bunch of dudes going back and forth on YouTube about how to be a better man, calling each other simps, using it out of context. Um, it's getting wild out here. It's getting wild out here. And it makes no sense to me. And it's like for the same brothers we supposed to be uplifting, we're teaching them how to tear other cats down to feel better about ourselves. And it's a lot of lost souls out there who don't know how to handle manhood. They just don't. And for some of these dudes to be a better man, they feel they have to tear down another dude. This whole manosphere is supposed to be about how we can regain control of how we interact with our women and how our women interact with us and how our women fall in line with what we're trying to do. We have to continually be better leaders. We have to continually be better men. Just period. Regardless of incorporating women in our life, we just gotta be better men. We just have to. I watch a lot of these channels, and it's getting to the point where a lot of these dudes are starting to act like women. They going at it back and forth. This shit is turning into Jerry Springer. No bullshit. The dudes is calling out other dudes. You got one dude beefing with another dude. You got another dude saying he stole my shit. I've been doing this. You got another dude saying, "Well, you're a simp. I'm the real man." We doing too much. Let's get back on focus and let's do this with a purpose. And what I mean by that, I want to see us discussing more solutions. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be in the comment section. It goes hard, it goes down in the comment section. It just does. And a lot of times you get your most logical analysis in the comment section, opposed to whoever the channel or the host that you're watching. I'm not the most articulate when it comes to this shit. Trust me. I will be the first one to tell you where I fall short in, and where and how I lack when it comes to certain situations. But I'm just a man, and I want to be a part of this, but I want to add my 2 cents. But I want my 2 cents to count. I want my $2 to count. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it 100% on some of the experiences I went through and just give back to what I know as a man. Being in my 40s, I've seen a lot, done a lot, dealt with a lot. But I'm starting to see a lot of bullshit in this space. I'm starting to see this whole manosphere thing, which is, you know, I'm still getting used to it, the term itself. I don't fall under labels. I'm just not a big label dude. Red pill, blue pill, dudes talking about purple pill now, and uh, what's the other terms? The alpha beta construct, all that bullshit. All I know is how to be the best man I can be. I'm comfortable in being a man. I'm comfortable in trying to be a better man, but trying to align myself under certain labels, that's for somebody else to do. But what I am here to talk about is how this space is kind of losing its fire, and instead of regaining some type of balance, it's like we going at each other. A lot of feminine energy just being thrown back and forth. It is. Let's just be honest. It's a lot of there's the same dudes calling out other dudes for being feminine are starting to become more feminine. The same women that we're calling masculine, we starting to be more feminine than they are. I'm just being honest. I'm going based on what I see, and I'm gonna keep it 100%. Like I said, you have your top tier guys that I listen to. Then you have some mid level guys. Then you have some guys that don't even have a lot of followers. I only got like 8 subscribers. Why does my opinion count? But a guy who got 800,000, why does his opinion count? I'm a man just like any other man. I'm going based off of my experiences. But when we balance um, our manhood based on another pseudo intellectual's teachings that might not even be feeding us in the right direction, we got to be careful with that. We got to be careful with that. We got to be careful with who we allow to infiltrate our thought process and what we deem as natural. Are we coming up with solid solutions to the subjects that we're talking about, or are we just going to capitalize on the back and forth and take this to a whole nother Jerry Springer-ish reality TV via YouTube, via Manosphere, via red pill, blue pill, alpha versus beta? Now it's men against men. Now you got masculine men going at feminine men going back at masculine men turning into feminine men. It's getting wild out here and it's getting ugly, and I don't like it. I don't like it. At first, I was learning a lot, and then eventually, I started getting turned off by it because it's a lot of it's like beefs going on now, like just like rap beefs. Now it's like manosphere beefs. This dude versus this dude, and it's like that shit is just as silly as niggas fighting in a strip club. We all there for one reason: to see the bitches, right? Why is other niggas fighting other niggas? Is to show other men, teach other men, and make other men realize that just other shit going on, we got to right this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So back to my analogy, a dude's fighting in a strip club, we here for one reason. We here to see the bitches. But we ain't here fighting just like bitches. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. I like this guy. I like that guy. I like this guy. They all basically have the core of the message, but one guy's ego just doesn't rub the other one. I understand this is a competition. Men compete. We naturally compete. But when we start acting like bitches, it's all bad. It's all bad. Because you know what? The same women that y'all talking about, they watching this shit. And they calling y'all suckers. And they calling y'all niggas simps. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I got. So let's just pay attention to the content we putting out there. Let's make sure that we coming up with solutions. Let's make sure we stay on code. Let's make sure that we are representing us the way we need to be represented. So that's all I got. All right.